That was close. I've been talking to myself for the last 5 minutes. I forgot to hit start streaming again, but at least I noticed sooner than yesterday. I was literally just talking about how I forgot to start streaming yesterday. But today I remembered. Only by looking over there. So yeah, race is going to go better today, I hope. Streaming a little earlier than usual. Today we're going to do quality fuel. Never really do that, so this time let's do it. Let's just remember to put race fuel back in. I'm going to relaunch my SimHub dashboard on my outlap. Come on. There we go. All the faster cars are closer behind me than I would have liked. So they're going to be breathing down my neck on the middle of my flying lap, almost guaranteed. So, in effort to not spoil their lap and have them not be in the way for my lap, I'm just going to go through here. Because there's a whole bunch of cars right there, and I just don't want to deal with it right now. Not in qualifying. One more small cluster of cars. And we got a nice little gap here again. Oh my goodness. He did turn right into me, so. I tried to leave him a gazillion light years of room, but obviously it wasn't enough. It's not like there's anything unpredictable about what I was doing. Okay, bit more of a clear track this time.
Yellow flag acceptable. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Okay, let's see what we can do now. First actual flyer. Not a lot of time left on the clock. Way wide on turn one. Way wide. Next lap's gonna be better. This one's a little sloppy. Kinda every single corner so far.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
I'm pretty okay with that line I just did through the hairpin. I'm not the worst of that corner, but I do occasionally struggle with it.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Honestly, I think that's better than my qualifying time yesterday.
But update. The fastest lap so far.
I know there's room to improve. Missed my apex again, maybe not by quite as much. If the stream is choppy, I apologize. I'll fix it up before the race actually starts.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Detected.
Spoiled that lap. It wasn't a particularly great one anyways. I'm liking this lap so far. And I just threw it all away. I don't think I have another fuel to get another flyer in after this one, even if I cross the line in time. Well, I'm still actually up on my delta.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
hit my favorite sausage curb. And I don't have enough fuel for another flyer, but I'm gonna start anyways. You know what, let's dial the fuel map back.
Losing time in sector 3.
And we'll see see how far we can make it with the ECU map dialed way back. I don't think we're gonna finish the lap, honestly. I'm very, very low on fuel. Let's dial it back a little further. And here we go. Out of fuel any second now. It's showing 0. Yeah, we're dead. Is there anyone coming behind me? There is. Okay. Before I have a chance to forget, let's load that fuel back up. My math yesterday suggested 36 liters should do it. Plus 2.5 for the additional lap. And you know what? I'm going to bump it up to 40. Just to be safe. So that's right where I left it. Let's take a look at the timetables. Let's see. 143. We're going to be right in the thick of it. Man, I could, with my pace, I don't think I'm going to get there. But I'm often racing with people that qualify the second lap ahead of me, and I know I had the pace to get that kind of lap time. I know for a fact it did, so maybe. I don't expect it, not even in the slightest, especially starting way down in 19th, but maybe a top 10 is plausible. Unlikely, but plausible. With the way the race started yesterday, it was incredibly tidy and clean from absolutely everybody. And it wouldn't surprise me if the whole race is pretty clean. So maybe people just race here pretty clean in general. So maybe not much position gain will happen based on people being off track. But we'll see. We will see. And I will hit Alt-Tab to make sure the stream is a little bit smoother. I don't know if it was actually lagging on the stream itself or if it's just my preview over on OBS Studio. I wish that trick worked on every game, but it doesn't.
30 seconds.
Oh. There, come on. There we go. And there we go. Is my engine map back where it's supposed to be? It is. Good.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right.
BMW is the popular car today, at least back here, it looks like.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Light damage on the rear.
Sorry, man. I got pile drived.
Car on the left. Clear wide. All clear. Clear on the left. Yellow flag is on. Watch out. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 3. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was close. That was very, very close. Ooh, man, this guy damn near stops for that corner.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Guess he couldn't hold it.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking this race so far.
Yellow flag is out. Watch out. There's a slow car over there.
I think I can actually get the toe from his slipstream this time.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
I'm sticking with him. The car is feeling really, really good here. I am very confident in the grip I have. Most of the time.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 2.
That stupid sausage curve, I hate it so much. I was seconds away from maybe saying top 10's not out of the question. Oh, we're less than halfway through the race, though. Lots can happen still. Still quite a bit up on where I started. I hate that sausage curve so much. I want to say it's my least favorite corner of the track, but there's nothing wrong with the corner itself. It's just that that curb is so brutal. Like, it is a race-ruining curb. Like, you take a little bit too much and bam. And what does that mean I should do? Not touch it, I suppose. Like, at all costs, just don't touch that curb. Not touching the curb, not touching the curb. That's better. Ooh, car got a little squirrely under braking there. I do wonder how that shunt that I got on turn 1, or I guess technically turn 2 of lap 1, I wonder how that's played into the handling of my car. If at all. It certainly doesn't feel like it, but...
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Am I braking too much for that corner? I would argue not, but... I don't know. My race is slowly kind of crumbling on me. Excuse me. Alright, halfway through the race.
You're halfway through. Keep it up.
At the very least, I do suspect that I'll get ahead of that Porsche, because he's gone off quite a few times. Just little minor offs, but enough to really slow him down.
Gaining on the driver ahead is sector 3.
Whoa. I am starting to question whether that handling on the back end is affected by that shunt at the start. Because that was, among a couple other things that have happened in the race, a little bit unpredictable, honestly. However, to counter that, I did approach that corner a little differently than I usually do. My goodness. falling into my usual conundrum of being by myself alone on the track and just everything falling apart. So just focus on the apexes. That's one thing I know I should do, and something that I'm always reminded by when I mention that I fall apart when I'm by myself on track. But, man, is it ever slippery into turn 1? Like, the handling has changed drastically, I feel like. But yeah, if I don't have a target, a visible target to chase, my target should be hitting the apexes.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful of that.
Don't reverse onto track. Whew. What was that? I just saw my taskbar pop up over top of the race window. It's almost like that little weird stutter you get when a USB device is plugged in.
There's a slow car up ahead.
I'm getting lots of little frame stutters here and there. It's really unsettling. Definitely throwing me off my game a little bit, which is unfortunate. Having that happen just as I'm catching up to a pack of cars here. Enough cars in that pack to get me back up to where it was before that sausage curb threw me off. I don't suspect I can pass all of them before the end of the race. Especially when I do things like that. I mean, that was better than the times when I hit that curb as I brake with 2 tires in the grass and almost spin myself out a second time in 2 corners. But I feel like there's enough time on the clock I can at least get another position here. I'm just sliding through that corner like crazy. I have no grip there. Like I'm just almost straight up drifting through that first tight corner. Let's dial the brake. No, that's the ABS. Want to get on this next fast section. I'm going to dial the brake bias forward a little bit, maybe to get a little of that brake pressure off the rear wheels to not induce that oversteer at turn-in while I'm still trail braking just a little bit. Let's not go crazy with it.
Yellow flag ahead.
Okay, let's hold it together on turn 1. Turn 2, sorry. That feels a little better. Maybe it was the brake bias the whole time and I just somehow didn't run into it in qualifying or yesterday's race or yesterday's qualifying. I don't know.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm really feeling off my game right now. Like, I'm just distracted by absolutely everything. Like, even my footing on the brake pedal is just like, all of a sudden I'm feeling less confident, which is not a good time because I'm finally in position to maybe make some positions back. As long as I can stick with it and focus. A little bit too much curb that time. I was trying to be a little bit ambitious and take a bit more than I usually do.
Front in sector 3.
But, yeah, that was too much. I knew that was going to happen, so I tried to straddle the sausage curb
Slow car ahead.
because there was no way I was going to not hit it. But straddling it obviously didn't work. Mr. Veer behind me in the Ferrari, please leave me room. You're a lap down. I'm sure you got the pace on me right now because I'm struggling big time, but there's only another couple laps in the race, so just stay behind me. Trying my best not to focus on him. I'm going to be cutting it extremely close on fuel. And by close, I don't mean like close in quantity, but it's either going to be like exactly the right amount, or I'm going to run out near the start of the last lap. So not close in quantity, but close in number of laps available. I need to dial my fuel map back.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I have a hunch that Porsche did the same. Maybe he's dialed his fuel map back. Because I need to go 2 more laps. Well, this lap plus 1 more probably. And as of right now,
Right, man. Leader's on the
I have enough fuel for one more lap.
car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I have 1 liter of fuel.
The leader has finished the race. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Half a liter. Can I do something stupid like this? I've got 0.1 of a liter left. I'm completely out of gas. Bummer. Dang it. That was such a good race. Up until, well, the sausage curb, obviously. It was a big problem. Oh, man. And I, despite the sausage curb, getting run off track in this corner here. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's turn 7, I guess. Between that and the sausage curb, I had a pretty good recovery drive going, and then just to run out of gas. So close. I should have. Obviously, my math was not good enough. I should have done an extra 2 liters. And even still, I would have been cutting it very close. I want to see what the actual finishing result is. Or is it going to... No, it's not going to let me. Well, I guess I technically finished where I started. But, man, I got all the way up to 12th. And I I do think I could have actually maybe had a shot at top 10 had I not hit that sausage curb. Oh well. It's always tomorrow. Oh well. Let's see. I don't think... I do worry a little bit about safety rating because there was a couple shunts. One of them looks like it was... To the person in front of me, probably looks like it was my fault. But that's when I got hit from behind and that hit me into the car in front of me. And then I had that other guy run me off track. I wonder. I think my safety rating actually went up by like the smallest of small margins. Okay. Pretty small, but it did go up. But by 0.03. Overall, not a horrible race. Apart from the fact that I ran out of gas. Alright. Cheers. Thanks for watching if anyone watched.